Gentlemen, how are you? This is Vane Thomas, your conscious love coach. I am the author of Making a Comeback from Monster to Man, the journey of becoming a better lover. What do I do as a conscious love coach? Well, I do three things. First thing I do is that I help people understand that healing begins with them. If you're ever going to heal, it's your responsibility and no one else's. Second thing that I do is that I help people overcome past traumas and past pains. Listen, I've grown through a hell of a lot of trauma, a hell of a lot of pain, and I've actually grown through it and walked through it and learned step by step how to conquer that part of my life. The last thing that I do, and it's very, very precious to me, is that I help people incorporate love in everything that they do. Listen, the best way to get the best results out of your life is to love everything that you're doing. Enjoy everything that you're doing. That's the greatest wealth that we could ever experience. Now, guys, I want to share something with you very great and very powerful. I think it's time for a breakup. I really do. You know, once you've been in a relationship for so long and you've already grown enough, you can just say, you know, I think I'm ready to just break up. There was a young lady, and I heard a video, and she said, I was in a relationship with a certain individual, and this certain individual hurt me so bad, and it's his fault that the next relationship I get in, that man is going to have to deal with my insecurities, is going to have to deal with my fears, is going to have to deal with all of the things that this man left in me. Then the next man is going to have to deal with it. I want to tell you that is foolishness. It is your responsibility to heal. It is your responsibility to do your own soul work and to deal with issues that come up in your own life. No one else is responsible for your healing. No one else is responsible for your mindset. No one else is responsible for your values and for your success but you. So let's stop putting the blame on other people. And let's recognize that I'm responsible for asking myself, who was I when I got into a relationship with that person? What was I thinking about myself? What was I thinking about other people? Was this relationship because I needed some attachment? What was I going through at this time to make me choose this relationship? And most of all, what did I learn about me from the relationship? I know we can cast the blame on everybody and cause ourselves to become victims, but how did I learn as a student? That is the question. That is the question. And when you come from that standpoint, when you learn that dimension of yourself and begin to settle into that dimension of yourself, well, what happens, ladies and gentlemen, is that everything you encounter in life, you will begin to process it the same way. You'll never go through another bad day because you will first recognize that that day came to you as a lesson and you are the student. And not only that, but it's your responsibility to analyze yourself and recognize what is it in me that caused this to show up outside of me. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Vane Thomas. Thank you so much. I'm your conscious love coach, and I am also the author of Making a Comeback from Monster to Man. And ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know you can make that comeback from monster to man, and you can inspire the world to live greater. That's what we're all doing. We're inspiring the world to live greater. Thank you so much. See you later.